Welcome to Block TV. We are here, as you can see, at the Blockchain for Global Impact Conference right here in Tel Aviv. Lots of people sitting down talking about social impact, and none other is best to discuss it than, look at me, Tomer Bariach. Tomer Bariach is the man behind Seedbed. Hello to you.
Hi, how are you?
First of all, Tomer, when did you start or venture into blockchain?
I started my first venture in blockchain about 6 years ago. I did my first currency in Jerusalem. It was called Jerusalem Lira. It was a community currency. So that was my first venture.
What happened to the Jerusalem Lira?
The model was not the right model. We were missing a lot of the technology that exists today as layers on the blockchain. 6 years ago, the knowledge and the technology that existed on the blockchain did not allow us to do what we wanted to do. It was quite a success back that time, but from then I did several more community currencies, and that's still what I'm doing today.
So you're basically one of the people that are here for social impact, and I believe that the Jerusalem Lira was part of it. Seedbed, you're now part of Seedbed. Do explain to me what Seedbed is.
Seedbed is a platform for communities around the world to start their own community currency in order to fulfill unfulfilled needs and to utilize unutilized resources inside the community. We come to communities that are in recession, basically cannot fulfill the needs and resources, and we help them to create a new tool, new money to collaborate around. And that's what Seedbed does.
I'm almost about to say that every community in the world right now feels like it needs that. You said a community in recession, but Africa is the theme today. We're standing here in this conference, global, blockchain for global impact. Lots of discussions in Africa as a hotbed, as a great, use case to try those things. Are you looking into Africa?
My last project, I was a project manager at Banco. I manage a community currency project in Banco. We had 9 currencies that we did over there. Few of them in the slums, some in Mombasa, some in Nairobi, some in the rural areas around. 55,000 transactions in the last year. We did it with Grassroots Economics as the NGO on the ground that we worked with. Yes, definitely looking into Africa. We have a belief today that money works quite good for me, for you, for the people around us. Let's be honest about that. But money doesn't work as good for the people over there on the ground. And that's why they will have an easier time to adapt to the new technology, to the new idea. Coming here to Israel, you tell someone, hey, here's a new currency. It's like, why do I need it? You go there, you say, here's a new currency. It's just like, how do I use it? Give it. So yes, definitely looking into Africa. Next pilot, we're looking either at Rwanda, Uganda, a few partners on the ground depending on...
But we're still in the Middle East here. Some will argue that actually in the West Bank, this is something that might be needed.
So we are talking to 3 mayors in the West Bank now about doing a local currency over there. Definitely looking into that. So that's like a conversation that we have, 3 mayors that we're in conversations with.
Which cities?
Cannot say right now because that's actually like the mayor sitting in front of me and I cannot expose their names.
Can't fault me for trying. After all, I'm a journalist. First of all, social impact and blockchain, do you see them featuring heavily into the next decade? Because we're speaking at the end of 2019. We're about to commence an entire new 10 years that people are saying are going to move very fast. How do you see blockchain involved in those 10 years?
So we expected for some reason blockchain to behave like the internet, for it to go to the same early adopters of the internet. But as I said before, the early adopters of the internet did not have the need for blockchain as much as the people who will be the actual early adopters of the usage of blockchain. So yes, I believe in the next 5 to 10 years, we will see the unbanked starting to use blockchain technology as their banked, and not us starting to use blockchain technology as our bank.
How about Libra? Why don't they use Libra? Why don't they just launch Libra there then?
They will launch Libra there. Libra has free internet around Africa. They decided to send satellites in order to give free internet. Yes, Libra has a lot of advantages.
It just needs the SEC.
They will do it without the SEC, I believe, to be honest. Yes, that's my belief.
Tomer Bariach of Seedbed, I want to thank you for, a very early riser.
Very early in the morning.
As we said, Tomer Bariach from Seedbed here at Blockchain for Global Impact. We were Block TV, and we'll be right back.
For more news and updates, follow us on Twitter.